Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I know it has been a while. As per my usual, this is an unannounced live, so I hope you guys are enjoying watching the replay if you're watching, and thank you ahead of time to any of you that will come and join me live here. I have been so busy lately. It's been a crazy whirlwind of a spring, as I'm sure lots of people have had. But I wanted to make sure that month after month, I am sharing my Young Living Essential Rewards unboxing for you. I have seen some YouTubers call it their monthly wellness unboxing, and that is a lovely name for it as well. I was tempted to type that into the title of this video, as you've seen, but I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna keep it real. This is my Young Living Essential Rewards. I love it. It is a box of monthly wellness for me, and I love sharing it with you on the channel. So I love to share these live so that we can talk about it, and if you're watching the replay, we can still have chats about these products in the comments. So it's a small box, but it's a mighty box. So let's just go ahead and dig in. I actually got this in the mail a couple of days ago, and I have been waiting to unbox it. Let me get readjusted here. I got my Dallas Cowboys shirt on. My husband would love that, even though he doesn't watch my videos. But he's the big Dallas Cowboys fan in our house, and I am a fan of this t-shirt now. I like football, but not as much as my husband. Anyway, side note, getting rid of the packaging. I've got a very large packing slip here of a couple pages, and then I've got my Essential Rewards newsletter, which you know we always love. Lots of good information in there. If you guys are watching, please say hello in the comments below. I would love that. And it looks like I've gotten everything this month, so that's fantastic. I'm on the struggle bus, y'all. I am really happy that I even have this look going for you. This is the first time I've been on full makeup in a couple of days. I am struggling. I have a sinus infection. Thankfully, I've been to my allergist and I'm on medications and everything's great. But I am doing all the things to support my wellness right now, or to support getting back up on that wellness line. So it's fitting, guys, that these are the first two things that are in my box, because who do I need more of these? I have talked about this before on my channel. I can't remember if I've made a video about it, but I know I've talked about it a lot of my unboxings. Thieves lozenges are my go-to lozenge of choice. This is the way that I get Thieves on the regular. You can also, of course, put Thieves Vitality into a soft gel, or some people put it under their tongue. You know, some people put it in their teeth. The options are endless. But for me, I really love these. They're only sweetened with stevia. This is kind of like my everyday thing. When I'm doing a show, I'm singing a lot, which is really busy. When I'm traveling, these are my go-to. But these bad boys, guys, these are giving me all the life this month. I'm sure they will be in a favorites video. By the way, I'm very sad I did not get a February favorites video made, because I suddenly got busy just at the end of the month going into March. So I only had a couple of things, so I'm actually gonna film my February/March favorites this weekend after I get this crazy week done. This right here, this product has been my best friend this week. This is what I use often when I'm in seasons like this. I have been dreading this week that I'm in for the last month. I have had an audition or a performance or something that I need to take care of that's been very pressing and important almost every single day this week. I think tomorrow is my only day without something, and I'll be prepping for something on Sunday. Craziness. So especially having all the sinus issues that I'm having, these over-the-counter cough drops, I don't usually reach for these, but this is the case of I don't reach for them very often because they're strong if I'm just happy and above that wellness line. But when you need a cough drop on here, soothing the sore throat, relieving the cough, and cooling the nasal passages, just reading on the label here, this is what I reach for, because when I need these, I really need them. So I've gone through probably a half to a quarter of a full bag this week, and I can't remember the last time I've done that. So glad I ordered some extras of these. Definitely gonna be reordering replacements to replace this bag that I'm about ready to bust open and use all evening. I'm singing at a gala tonight. I'm really excited, but it's a lot of really intense singing when I'm really struggling. So really excited for these. If you have a sore throat, cough, any of that stuff, These guys, they're amazing, and they are not cheap, but there is a reason that I buy these instead of going to my health food store or some grocery store and getting the over-the-counter stuff, because they really are that good and they're a lot stronger. The menthol in them is really strong, and I just feel like they're really soothing and they're very helpful. So thrilled. That was the main reason I wanted to open this box. Oh, there's so many other good goodies in here, guys. Okay, let's just start reaching. So one of the promotional items is one of my favorite things, and I almost was going to order a new pack of these. So glad I got it for free this month. This is the Thieves foaming hand soap. It comes with its own pump. I actually bought a set of 3 of these for the house a couple of months back, and I had in the past made my own, and it's very easy to do if you cannot afford this or can't get this on a promo. You can take the Castile soap that you can buy readily at health food stores and grocery stores and add your own drops of Thieves and lemon and all the goodness and make your own. And that's what I did for a couple of years. But when I finally invested in a pack of 3 of these, the Thieves soap is so comforting. It smells so good. It's wonderful. So now that I have a handful of these containers at home, I will just buy the big refill, or sometimes I'll cash in my Essential Rewards points for it. So again, lots of good ways that you can get this. But I loved that we got one of these as a promotional item, so I was thrilled. Is it sealed? I can't remember. It probably is. Yeah, it is. But there's just something about this Thieves soap that smells so good and calming to me. I love it. I'm not gonna open that lid. That's a little crazy, right? Just to open hand soap, but Thieves is that good. So really excited for that promo. I think this was another promo. I already have some of this underneath my sink, so this will be an excellent backup, or this would be a great thing. I will probably use this to make samples for friends so that they can try it out. I'm very impressed by this because it's very, very concentrated. It's the Thieves fruit and veggie soak. So if you have products, so if you have produce or fruit, whether it's organic or not organic, it's always good to wash, especially if it's not organic, but even organic produce obviously needs to be washed. And this is very, very concentrated. So 2 tablespoons is in, for this, you would use 2 tablespoons of this for a gallon of water. So I hardly ever would use a whole gallon of water to clean my veggies. So most of the time I just kind of put a capful into a large bottle of water, put the produce in there, let it soak, and then rinse it. And it's been really great. And I've had this and used it a lot, and it takes a long time to go through. You can see it's a very large thing and it's concentrated. So this is a great one. I'm thrilled that I got it as a promo, but I did purchase it, like I said, about a year and a half ago, and I'm still using it and loving it. Okay, and since we're just going a promo theme, let's just get these promos out of the way here. I also got a thing of Thieves dish soap. I really like this dish soap. Side note and true confessions, while I love it, it is a little pricey for me. I don't know if I purchased this. I might have purchased this one time, but I did get this as a promo a year or 2 ago and really, really enjoyed it. So I'm really grateful that we got it as a promo, but sometimes it's a little pricey for me. If I'm gonna splurge on a Thieves cleaning product, I will always, Thieves cleaner is indispensable underneath my sink, and I will usually splurge on extra Thieves hand soap. I really want to try the Thieves dishwasher detergent. There's so many great lines. There's the laundry detergent. I haven't tried either one of those yet, but because we got this as a promo, it's great. And I know people that swear by it. You know, everyone has their own preferences. Some people get this and love it so much that it's always on their ER. It doesn't smell just like Thieves. It says down here it's a fresh citrus scent, so that's something I would tell you. If you expect this to smell like Thieves, it doesn't. It just has a really clean scent. Again, I think this is sealed. Trying to remind myself what this smells like. Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of a scent at all to me, honestly. It's just very clean, slightly citrusy, but it's very nice, and then it's clean. If sometimes people find that the Thieves scent can be overpowering if they use it too much in a kitchen, just depends. Everyone's taste is different. I love the Thieves scent, but if you want something with a real clean, a neutral scent, this is great. So these products are fabulous. I use them, love them, and I think it was a great idea for the March promo, so I'm very, very excited about that. Okay, let's get into a new product. Say hello in the comments if you're watching. This is new to me. None of the things in here are brand new, but this is new to me. This is another one of those products that I've known about for years, and I just haven't ordered it because I haven't, I've had other things I needed, blah, blah, blah. But this came to me as a result of ordering the Animal Sense ointment for my sweet puppy dog, Daphne, who I think is right over there in my office on the floor. Hey, Dawn, thanks for watching. So glad you're here. my sweet puppy dog is over on my study floor, and I bought the Animal Sense ointment because she is a rescue dog. I rescued her at a vet clinic I worked at. Gosh, there's my sweet baby. I wish I could turn this around, but my phone is on a little podium and chaos would ensue if I tried to turn it around. But she actually was a puppy who came in as a trauma puppy to our vet clinic and had her whole back skin burnt off and took about a 6-month recovery period in our vet clinic as a puppy. She came to the clinic at 10 months and I adopted her at a year after she had been through the healing process after she had been treated at our clinic. And I have been her proud adopted mommy for 10 years. And so I call her Hermione Potter. Sometimes I joke because her back, a lot of the fur grew back, but there's like a zigzag of just plain exposed skin. And on a dog, you know, obviously you want to, their skin is not meant to be exposed that way. And so I bought the Animal Sense ointment because it's a very thick, rich moisturizer, and it's perfect for her because I can just put a little bit of that on her back every once in a while, and it's really good for that skin, keeps it moisturized, and it's been really wonderful. That's how I use it, and I know that's probably not how most people that have dogs would use it, but that's just how I use it because that's the needs that she has, and she loves the scent and kind of wags her tail whenever I put it on. So I went into that long-winded description because that's a great product, and if you have a dog or an animal, I've heard it's great to put on their paws and things like that. It's a great product. So I ordered it and went, you know what, this is great, but obviously this is for my puppy, and I've heard that people say you can use that on your own skin because it's got such great ingredients in it. But I thought, you know what, I want to get the rose ointment because the rose ointment is like very similar to that, but made for us and has incredible rose oil in it. And I do not have rose oil in my budget, unfortunately. I've always wanted to have an essential oily friend and like go in halvesies when rose oil goes on sale around Valentine's Day, but it just hasn't happened yet. So I ordered this also because my husband has had some problems with, he's just had a lot of dry skin. And so I thought this would be a perfect product for it. I've heard wonderful things and I've never tried it before. So let me see, I'm checking here. I opened it for the first time. Okay, there it is. You can see it. Lorena, hello, nice to see you. I'm opening a new product, or new to me product for the first time. This is the rose ointment. It's in a very small container, but as you would probably imagine, a little goes a long way. This is also, if you have seen that Animal Sense ointment I was talking about, a very similar consistency. It's very compact and it's lovely. Okay, that smells really good. It's interesting because I don't smell it and immediately think, oh, this smells like rose. It doesn't have a rose scent to me. And I know that the rose essential oil doesn't smell like, it doesn't necessarily smell exactly what you would think it would smell like. It doesn't smell like you just picked a rose. It's much more concentrated. And so it smells really good, but quite frankly, it smells very similar to the Animal Sense ointment, even though I know there's a lot of different oils in this one than that one, but it's a similar consistency. And because it's a harder ointment, if you will, wow, like just basically barely touching the top of it, not even breaking into it, I can tell that it's very emollient. Oh, this is gonna be incredible. My husband's gonna love this stuff. So let's see what's in it. It says on the back, it soothes and deeply hydrates skin. Okay, it looks like it's got some similar stuff into it as the Animal Sense. I know the Animal Sense ointment has a lot of tea tree oil in it. And this has oils, the rose, tea tree, and ylang ylang in it. I'm trying to find the ingredient list. Young Living, what? Okay, this is not cool. Usually they tell you exactly what's in the product on the side and they don't have a full listing. Come on, Young Living. I mean, they've got a description. It tells you what's oils in the product. It tells you what the product is free of, but I'm sure you probably just need to look. Maybe it's just because it's a tiny little bottle, so you probably just need to look up online because I know you can go to the website, look up information on every product they carry and get an ingredient list. But for the record, it just says here, okay, soothes and deeply hydrates skin with premium botanicals, pure essential oils such as rose, tea tree, and ylang ylang. It says easy to use. It's perfect for lips, cuticles, elbows, knees, and other areas of dry skin, which is exactly why I got it for my husband. Formulated without parabens, petrochemicals, synthetic fragrances, or artificial colors. So that was another big reason I wanted it. It smells very, very good. It smells very light to me, honestly. So I'm just putting a little bit on my skin there. And you know, I don't have my light on and the light is a little crazy in here and that's not helping. I've got my window open because even though it's a cloudy day, I'm getting a lot of natural light in here. So love this product so far. love the consistency of it. I cannot wait till my husband can try this out. Just put some on my hands, and I will definitely report back in a favorites video for sure. So new to me product, really, really love it. Okay, I think most everything else in here is something that I've already used. I think that was the only brand new to me product, but I also have some favorites in here because this little guy, guys, do you have those products in your life? First of all, I'm talking in spurts. This is the Shutran 3-in-1 Men's Wash. This is the small size, which is 3 ounces. It's also available in the 8 ounce. And for the record, the 8 ounce size is much more cost effective in my opinion, because for 3 ounces, you pay a certain price, and then for double that, you get 8 ounces. So you get a lot more product. I just had to really watch my budget because I had a lot of things I needed to stock up on this month. But I have a larger size of this product as well. I'm almost out of it. But I was starting to tell the story. Do you feel like sometimes you have a product, it can be a beauty product or something like this, and you have an association of a trip you took or an experience you had, like if you bring a certain perfume with you on vacation, or in this case, I took this with me on my trip to Iceland in 2017, which was one of probably my favorite trip I've ever taken anywhere in the world in my life, and I've traveled a lot. And for me, when I smell this, it takes me back to that trip. I brought this as my travel body wash, and right after we got off the plane, we went to a natural sulfur springs, which those are very prevalent in the country of Iceland. And after being on the plane for a long time, it really helped with jet lag. It was really relaxing, and you have to take a full shower and use soap and water before you go into these springs. And so I used this product, and I used it all the way through our trip in Iceland, and we were there for a good, I want to say at least a week and a half. And we traveled all over the country. Hold please, I'm gonna get some scissors so that I can open this bad boy. But I used this the whole time there, and I didn't necessarily order it for that trip. But now whenever I use this product, I think about that trip, and I remember the beauty and taking it with me, and I don't know, it just has such a sense memory for me. And I love the scent of Shutran. This to me smells just like they've dunked a whole huge bottle of very expensive Shutran oil into a body wash. It has a great scent. Now I know it's made for men, but I know so many women, such as myself, that love it. And they call it a 3-in-1 men's wash. Supposedly it can be used for hair, face, and body. I've only used it as a body wash. I've never used it as a shampoo just because my hair is a little high maintenance, let's be real. But I'm sure I'm sure my husband could use this. I just really love it. So I bought this as a travel size because I was gonna take it on some trips that we're taking. And I will probably order the large size when I'm fully out of that one in my shower because it's wonderful. Very concentrated, a little bit of it goes a long way. And it smells incredible. So if you want something that has the Shutran scent to it, because they have a whole line of Shutran products, and I would say that some of the products smell more like the Shutran oil and a more concentrated scent than others do. I can't remember. I feel like I ordered the aftershave for my husband because I wanted him to smell like Shutran, and then it really didn't smell like Shutran very strongly. So that would be a good video to do, but I'm still trying all of the products. But this one is wonderful if you want a scent of that. I've also heard really good things about the Shutran bar soap as well as the Shutran shaving cream. And I think I might try the shaving cream next, but I'm still using up the Mira shaving oil that I've had for a while. That's wonderful. So love, love, love this one. Told you guys I'm on the struggle bus. The makeup is a ruse. Oh, don't feel great. But I'm having fun sharing this with you guys. Okay, this is a product I've used. I used it a long time ago, and then I switched to the Orange Blossom Face Wash. And another sad, true confession, they have reformulated the Orange Blossom Face Wash. Now it's in a foaming pump. I have it in my shower right now. I use it every day. And while I'm enjoying it, I'm not saying it's bad. Just for me, I really, really preferred the original formulation. I think they formulated it to be more vegan friendly, so that's great. I think that's fantastic, but they took out some of the stuff that really my skin loved. And so I'm enjoying the Orange Blossom Face Wash. I like that it's in a pump. I like that it's foaming. and it was a different consistency before, but I really preferred the old formulation so much that when I finished that, I'm going to switch to this, because this was always like a close second to me. I liked it, but I always liked the Orange Blossom the most, and so I'll probably just switch back and forth, but I'm definitely gonna go in and use this when I finish up the Orange Blossom face wash that is in my shower right now. And the other reason I really love this Art Skincare line is it's very clean ingredients, but what I really appreciate, it's hard to see, there you can see it there, there's not a lot of ingredient, and most of the ingredients are straight up essential oils. So I feel like it's a good bang for your buck. I feel like you get a lot more concentrated essential oils in there. So just to let you know what's in here, you've got the oils that are in here are frankincense, Royal Hawaiian Sandalwood, Melissa, and lemon and lavender. So I really like this one, and I love how it foams. It's very clean. I have friends who swear by this one. This is their favorite. This was a runner-up, like close second for me, and now it's probably gonna be bumped up a little higher on the list. So love this one. Cannot wait to start using that one. And then that's all products. I just have oils left. And guys, if you're watching this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know you're there. Say hi in the comments. I had to replace a handful of things that I really love and use all the time. And then I've got some freebies in here too. So that first container was a 15 ml of peppermint. I'm using this one like a boss every day. I'm diffusing it, but I also use the Peppermint Vitality along with lemon, lavender, peppermint, copaiba, longevity, all those wonderful vitality oils. I put them in a soft gel, really enjoy them. Feel like it's very supportive, but peppermint's a staple, so I always get the huge, large container of it. And then this one is one that has been a staple for me, but I don't always order it. It's kind of expensive, but I've noticed that when I order a 15 ml, it lasts for a long time. This is Aroma Life. This guy is a powerhouse. I think this is an oil. This is one of the blends from Young Living that I feel like people need to talk about more, because it's got incredible oils. The carrier oil is sesame seed oil. Then it's got cypress, marjoram, ylang ylang, and helichrysum. So really good oils, and helichrysum and ylang ylang are pretty pricey. I love this one. I'm not gonna open it because I'm still at the very bottom finishing out my other 15 ml. This one is so good for cardiovascular support. This is good for skin support. I use this one a lot. You would probably need to Google some of the things that I use it for, and I don't like sending people to Google, but just read your resources on this one because I want to stay compliant. But I use this one in a lot of really wonderful ways for things that it's very supportive to different body systems for me. Particularly, it's supportive to my circulatory system, and it's very supportive to my cardiovascular system. So again, not a doctor, not claiming to be one, but this one has been really, really, really helpful for me. I love the scent of the marjoram and the cypress and the helichrysum together. It's a powerhouse. So I'm never without this one. I travel with this one a lot. But I actually apply this one almost daily, either to my wrists or right here at my heart. So love, love, love this one. If you know the benefits about this one, you know what I'm talking about. It's good for so many things. So this is the Aroma Life blend, and it's around, I wanna say it's 50 bucks, so it's not cheap. But again, a bottle this size will usually last me at least a year or more. So for me, it's worth it. Okay, first tube down, second tube of the 3. So fun to open this order. I have missed getting my Young Living products. 2 staples for me. I order 15 ml of lavender every month. I love it. I use it all the time. This little bad boy stays in my essential oils bag in my purse. I use it all the time. I mean, you know, they call it the Swiss Army knife of essential oils. I sound like a broken record, but when in doubt, this one is great. This one's wonderful. It's very soothing. It's very relaxing. I put the Vitality in a soft gel. It's great for seasonal support. It's great to diffuse when you go to sleep. I make a spray that I spray on my sheets before I go to bed. I put this in the diffuser every night. I very often, I'm surprised I don't have them on right now, have my essential oil bracelets on. I always lather, you know, pour the lavender all over those lava beads, and it's wonderful. This one's just a staple. Love it, love it, love it, love it. If you have specific uses for lavender, let me know in the comments, because I'm always trying to find new ways to use that oil, because it's such a staple for me, and I use it in a lot of ways, and so I'm curious what you guys use it for. And then lemon is another one. I keep this one on the regular for my seasonal support blend of lemon, lavender, peppermint. Copaiba is a great one to add to your seasonal support, because copaiba is actually an oil that acts as a magnifier often. So if you put Copaiba with a different oil, it has said that it often helps magnify the benefits of the oils that you blend it with. So lemon is great for that too. So love this one. Diffuse it all the time. And then my last little container, I'm trying to remember what else I got. Those are the ones I remember. I think there's a couple promos in here. Oh, that's right. Have some amazing ones in here. Okay, that's all the goodness that came out of the last tube. This 5 ml of Thieves was a promotional item. I feel like you can never have too much Thieves, as evidenced by all of my Thieves promos this month, guys. And how amazing. I got all of these products for free this month because I put all these things on my Essential Rewards. Really, to me, very beneficial, especially when it's stuff that I use every day and I'm, you know, using my lotion and my body wash and my skincare. It's kind of a no-brainer. With these, I use these all the time. So just ordering the products I use all the time, I get a lot of freebies. Young Living's amazing that way. I'm sure you know that if you're already a member. If you're not, you should figure it out. You guys, you should figure it out. Sorry, can you tell I'm tired? But you know, if you have not joined Young Living or you don't know about Young Living, that's a great perk of the company, is that they offer a lot of good free product in their essential, if you're on their Essential Rewards program. So last 3 things here. Orange Vitality, I think, was also a promo because I was going to order a 15 ml of this and now I don't have to. Love this one. It's great. Good for so many things. My Beloved RC, guys. Actually, it's so funny. So this is the one that just came in the order. This is one of my backups from my beloved little shelf back here. Back in the corner, spoiler alert, secrets. I keep a secret stash of RC because this oil keeps me going, especially in spring in Texas and with all the things that are happening. This has been a complete staple for me. I use it all the time anyway, but especially right now, I'm always applying it under my nose. I'm applying it on my reflex points of my chest. I'm diffusing it. This is a huge, huge staple. So I just ordered one, but I just pulled this from my backup pile because I'm low. I have been running through this week. So I picked a new one up to put, and so now of course I have one to replace that. Like, I love this stuff. I probably should order 2 or 3 of them a month, but you know, I'm on a budget. So love this. RC stands for respiratory care. So many good oils. Actually don't really even have to read to you because I've talked about it so much on my channel. It's got 3 different kinds of eucalyptus in it. Eucalyptus radiata, Eucalyptus citriadoria, Eucalyptus globulus, cypress, peppermint, lavender, all the good things. This is an incredible blend. Staple. And then this one's kind of in this family. I honestly, in my mind, think of these 2 as like cousins or like sort of besties because they're similar. They're different, but this is a lesser known oil. Again, this is actually an oil that I have on my video list. I want to make a video for you guys of 5 essential oils that you never knew you needed, because this is one of those that people don't talk about very often. And I have used it so much. This is probably the 3rd or 4th bottle that I have bought in the last couple of years. Like, it surprises me. I buy this one and I think, oh, I never buy that one. And then it sits in my bedside table with my oils I use at night for my sleep support and relaxation. And I'm constantly surprised when I go to pick it up and go, oh my gosh, I'm already out of Ravinsara. Ravinsara is an incredible oil. For me, it's very helpful for respiratory support, seasonal support. It's wonderful for relaxation. I've talked about this on my channel as well, but Peace and Calming and Ravinsara in the diffuser for me at nighttime are magic, because the Peace and Calming has all the soothing smells that I love. And then this one, I feel like, has that lovely kind of camphor smell. Camphor is something you guys might know. You might see it in a lot of products that have menthol, like muscle rubs and stuff like that. And Ravinsara is basically the camphor plant. So people might also refer to this as camphor leaf oil, but Ravinsara is the plant name. I love it. It's one of my favorites. In fact, I just finished mine. Oh, it just smells so good to me. To me, it feels like it's in the eucalyptus. From the scent profile, the scent reminds me of like a lighter, sweeter version of eucalyptus. So for me, in my head, these are cousins and best friends, and I love it. So I order this one probably, I don't know, I would say maybe once a year. Sometimes I would do it twice a year, but this one's one that I order more frequently than I realize sometimes. Oh, so comforting. And especially right now, this one is wonderful. Now, it does say that if you're going to apply it, that you should dilute it with some carrier oil or olive oil. And I do not usually apply this one anywhere. I know this is also a major component in the Raven essential oil blend. I don't use Raven as much because it's got a lot of wintergreen in it, and wintergreen is just an oil that is not usually my bestie. I think it's a wonderful oil, but usually if I use Raven, I have to cut it with some other things. So that's kind of why, I think that's why we both don't hear about Ravensara, because people will just get Raven that has a lot of Ravensara in it. But because I don't use that one as much as some other people, the Raven blend, I'll just stick with the plain Ravensara and then diffuse it. But this is one I diffuse on the regular with other oils. I love this one in the diffuser with Peace and Calming, with lavender. I think this would be great with Citrus Fresh. It's great. So lesser known oil, still one of my favorites. Okay guys, that's everything. Yes, I know I'm long-winded, but I love talking about my essential oils. Please let me know what you guys are using and loving in the comments. You know I love to chat all things Yen Living and essential oils. Thank you so much for your patience at the length of this video. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. I make videos not only about essential oils, but all the things I love, which is creativity and books and reading and stationery products and theater and life and all the things. So if I love it in my lifestyle, I try to share it with you guys on the channel. So thank you so much for watching. I have information down below. You can click the link if you're not already a member of Yen Living, or if you want to get more essential oils of your own. But if you're already a member of the Yen Living family, hello, and thank you so much for watching. I'm thrilled you're here. So thanks again for joining me today. And oh, I've got a question from Dawn. What was the oil that you used for your voice that you mentioned in another video? Oh, honey, I wish I could remember. I feel like I talk about so many of them, Dawn. I'm trying to think. Gosh, it could be a couple of things. I really love using RC. I love Thieves in the lozenges. That's the big one that I use for my voice. I feel like at one point I might have mentioned the Release blend, but I mentioned that in the context of being an actor, and from an emotional support standpoint, when I'm singing and performing, that has been really helpful. That one is coming to mind, but I'm sure there are other oils that I have talked about. Do you remember anything else that we were talking about in the video? And thank you for asking that question. Sorry, I hope the video didn't freeze there. My battery's a little low. Dawn, back to your question. I apologize that I can't remember the exact one, because I do have a handful of things I use for my voice. I really like the oil Copaiba, is good in tea. And I put that in a blend of oils that I use when I am supporting my voice. Oh my goodness, I'll have to get back to you. And if I remember that, I'll write it in the comments. But right now, the thing that's coming back to me is the Release oil blend. I usually apply it on my throat. It was when you were talking about losing it because you're performing a lot. Oh my word. Okay, well, that happens a lot to me. Well, not that I lose my voice a lot, but that I'll have these seasons where I'm really busy with shows. And I've actually just kind of come out of a quiet season, not performing, and now going into a busy audition performance season. I will go back and look at that and think about that, but I definitely think Thieves lozenges are major for me. That's what I tend to use a lot for support for my voice. And I do use the Release blend, but I will think about that if there's anything else. And if anyone has any comments, if they do a lot of talking and public speaking, oh, you're welcome, Dawn. Thank you. Sorry, I hope that was helpful. Hope that I remember correctly. But if I think of it again, I will kind of go back over that, because I do have a handful of things that I use, of course, to support the voice in what I do. And this is probably my number one. I mean, it just really is. And it might have been the cough drops too, because when I really, these are the things where I don't need them very often, but when I need them, I need them. Like when I need them, like I need a bag. This is kind of my everyday, really supportive to the voice, really supportive in general for your health and your immune system. But if I think of the other specific oil, because there probably is another one, I will mention it. But I think it was also Copaiba, Release, RC, although that is more respiratory. Okay, thank you. Appreciate your patience with me, Dawn. Can you tell I'm rambly? I've got a lot of medicine on board, and I'm just trying to get through the day. So I hope everybody is doing wonderful out there. Thanks for watching. Please give the